Hi, how are you doing today? We are live here at Auto Search USA, Monday morning talks, sometimes about cars, sometimes about life. I want to give a few people time to check in. I'm writing down some notes and I'm going to talk to you today about overcoming adversity. How can you overcome adversity on a consistent basis? So as people are checking in, I'm going to write down a couple more notes because I want to share a little story with you guys today about how I overcame some adversity that was really recent, like this morning at 5 a.m. So hang tight. If you are checking in with me later on in the video, I'll go in and say hi to you. But right now, I want to focus on what I want to talk about. So let's say I'm talking to you today. You're that new entrepreneur, or you're an older entrepreneur, or you're working in a sales job, or life is just hard, right? We all agree that life can be hard. It can be difficult. It is adverse. Life has a way of finding out if you really want to get stuff done or not. It has a way of teaching you lessons, whether you want to learn those lessons or not. And I've learned many lessons over the years when it comes to being an entrepreneur, selling cars, running a business, helping people, being a dad, those types of things. It's been an adverse life. And so that's probably the first thing when we talk about the grand scheme of overcoming adversity and how can you overcome adversity consistently. The first thing I like to say is things happen, and you have to condition yourself to understanding that. Raise your hand if you have friends that things always happen to. Like you see it on Facebook, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened to me, or can you believe this happened to me? You follow what I'm saying? Like they always have something going on. It's like some kind of drama or some kind of thing is always happening. That's normally how life is. And you just have to condition yourself to getting used to it. And so let's take, you're going to go out and become an entrepreneur, or you're running your business and you make a plan over the weekend and you're dreaming about it and you get ready to put that plan in place and boom, something happens. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to condition yourself to get used to those types of things happening. If you watch Shark Tank, to quote Mr. Wonderful, he says, poo-poo happens. And so basically when you're doing anything, poo-poo's going to happen. You're cutting the grass and you forget that you didn't fill up the gas tank and you run out of gas. You got to adjust and change course at that point in time. So the quick story I want to tell you today is how I overcame some adversity this morning. I got out of bed 4:15. It's my usual routine. I'm going to go put my running stuff on. This morning was a little bit different because my wife actually rode her bike with me. So she was riding the bike and I'm running up the street. And within the first block, I tripped and fell and rolled over on the ground. It was crazy. Like something just jumped up and grabbed my foot. And I just tripped and fell and I'm rolling over like this. Boom, boom, boom. My back's wet because I'm in the grass. The sprinklers are going off around the neighborhood. And I'm like, oh man, this is not what I envisioned my run looking like today. But I got up and I took one more step and put one more foot in front of the other and kept moving until I completed that run. One block into the run and boom, I'm on the ground looking up at the sky like this is crazy. I mean, I don't need to run today. And you'll find in your life that you have these little voices on your shoulders. Or you may have heard the story about which wolf wins, right? The one you feed. But these voices are always going to be there. They're basically there. I don't know why they're there, but they're difficult. I'm trying to let you know you're not alone. Those voices in my head were, hey man, this is why you didn't want to run this morning. Let's just go back home. This is difficult. You're laying on the ground, your back's wet. It's 4:45, 5 o'clock, whatever. Just go back home. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to get those voices, whether you're being a dad, being a mom, you're basically trying to get to the grocery store and complete your grocery list, or if you're just trying to be a business owner and implement a plan, you're going to get adversity every day. It's going to come at you in all forms and fashion, and you've got to find a way to condition yourself to it so that you get used to it. And you can look it back in the eye and go, you know what? I'm laying here on the back. I'm going to laugh at myself right now, but I'm going to get up and finish this run. I don't know what my wife was thinking when I fell. I think she yelled out. She goes, are you okay? And I was like, this is going to be a tough run. But we got through it. We got through that run. So I want to give you a couple of how you can train yourself to be more used to adversity and more used to getting over hurdles. The first point I'd like to point out is being consistent. If you've ever been in any networking group with me, or if you know me from networking, you know I talk about this. You know, consistency to me is one of the best qualities you can have as a business owner, because you always show up. You always get it done, you know, and it doesn't mean you win all the time, but it does mean that you're there and prepared to tackle it every day. So if you're consistently showing up, consistently implementing your plan, consistently disciplining your child, whatever you're going through in your life, consistency will help you get to the place where it feels easy to do. The second thing is be prepared. You know, you can't oversee everything. Hailstorms, everybody in Colorado Springs, you know, I don't know how you can plan for that. That could be a whole nother video. But being prepared is an amazing way to ensure success. So when you're consistent and you're also prepared, like you've written down notes, you've practiced what you're going to say to your client next week, you've at least thought about what you're going to do when you get to the race and get ready to run that race. Visualize it in your head. How are you going to be successful? That can help you out tremendously when adversity pops up. Remember, this video is about overcoming adversity. One thing I definitely want to share with you guys, I think people need to hear this. Take some time off. Literally. I mean, like, I've been doing this for 20 years. And so basically getting up and coming to work and trying to figure out a way to make it happen sometimes gets so difficult that I just have to go play golf, or I just have to go do something else. I've had times where I went and played golf when I wasn't making money that month, and it made me feel so much better and so much more prepared to come back to work that next Monday that it's unbelievable. So you've got to take some time for yourself, some quiet time where you can go and relax, do something you like to do, because I don't believe you can just push that ball up the hill every day without being able to relax and recharge your batteries. So those are the things that I wanted to tell you, the hows. You know, be consistent, be prepared, and also take some time off, because poo-poo's going to happen. Adversity is going to jump up and bite you in the leg and make you fall down on the ground and be looking up at the sky with your wife yelling at you when you're trying to go for a run. But you can get over it if you just practice. So I hope you got something out of this video today. It's really what was on my mind to share today. And we're going to try and come back with some more car stuff. Now, to help me out, put some comments in the box and share this with your friends. If you would like for me to talk about a specific subject, or if you would like for me to talk about car stuff or anything you got on your mind, put those comments in the box. And the good ones, I'll come back and answer those in the following weeks. So, all right, before we leave, look, I got a new visitor. Hey, Eva I. How you doing? Eva I is a wonderful, man. Eva, I'm getting to it. She does acupuncture. Powers Acupuncture. I've had acupuncture done there, and I drove by her shop not recently, and I looked to the left, and I was like, I need to check out Eva. My aunt, Patricia Watts, my wife's. What's up, Nick? How you doing, Nick Mensch? Let's see who else joined us today. Kendra. Are you in New Mexico, Kendra? We're all worried about you. We don't know where you're at. And let's see. Of course, Tori Fisher Haskins. How you doing, Tori? Yes, we made it through that round. We'll do it again. Hi, Eva I. How's business? Hope everything's going good. Send me a shout out in the comment box if you want me to talk about anything specific, and we'll come back and do some videos about that in the weeks to come. So, hope you guys are doing well today. I know adversity is hard, but you can get through it. Talk to you soon.